Let's cut to the chase. Every day the markets are skewed against you. These swings aren't random, they're engineered to bleed out small investors like you and me. While your account is shrinking, billionaires and hedge funds are raking in cash. So how exactly do they do it? How can you spot when a market's been rigged and, better yet, profit from it yourself? Let's dive in. What is market manipulation? It's when someone deliberately pushes a security's price up or down, or otherwise rigs trading to line their own pockets. Some methods are blatantly illegal, others slip through the rulebook. Either way, big players win and small investors won. Media-driven hype. You've seen it. A flashy headline or viral post rips through social media, and suddenly company X is doomed, or stock Y is the next big winner. Retail traders pile in or bail out in droves. That's level 1 manipulation. Anyone with a forum account can start rumors that move markets. Easy to spot, but just the tip of the iceberg. 2. Stealthy accumulation and distribution. Imagine a billion-dollar hedge fund wants millions of shares of stock Z at $20, but buying them all at once would skyrocket the price. Instead, they quietly drip-feed orders over days or weeks, invisibly building a massive stake without alerting the market. Then, when it hits its peak, say $40, they need to unload. Again, they can't dump millions of shares in one go, or they'd crash the stock. So they engineer a buying frenzy to soak up their sales. They plant positive stories in outlets they own or influence, often local papers they've acquired. 2. Retail investors see the hype, pile in, and push the price even higher. 3. The hedge fund quietly sells into that demand, pocketing gains while Main Street holds the bag as the bubble bursts. Number 3. The pump and dump play. It's the flip side of accumulation. A fund or promoter hypes a small, illiquid stock, think the next big thing. They flood it with bogus rumors, literally pump up the price, and when faithful investors jump in, they sell every share at the top. Famous example, Jordan Belfort's Wolf of Wall Street schemes. 4. Wash trades and fake volume. Nowadays, pros rarely make one giant trade. Instead, they practice wash trading, buying and selling the same shares through different brokers with no net position change. This creates phony volume spikes that light up scanners and lures in momentum chasers. Once real traders pile on, the manipulators quietly exit. Red flag, massive volume surges that barely budge the price. That's often a sign of an invisible whale creating a buzz to mask their real moves. Number 5, stop hunt blitzes. Your broker fills your order at $50? Great, until the manipulators see a cluster of stops just below that level. They'll short heavily, knock the price down to trigger your stops, and then swoop back in to buy at the artificially depressed price. Your stop loss saves you, except it doesn't, because it's used against you. Warning sign, a sudden brief plunge on low volume that blasts past support, then recovers immediately. Surviving the rigged game. You can't eliminate manipulation entirely, but you can minimize its impact. Do your own homework. Don't rely on Reddit, YouTube gurus, or breaking news headlines. Vet every claim before you pull the trigger. Watch volume patterns. A massive volume spike without price movement is often a setup for a bigger move against the crowd. Sell the hype. When stories reach fever pitch, consider booking profits instead of hanging on for more. Keep risk small. The fewer shares you have when the market shudders, the less you'll be caught in crossfire. Trade with discipline. If a price action doesn't line up with your strategy, no matter how loud the noise, stay on the sidelines. Your move manipulation is rampant, but it cuts both ways. Learn to recognize the setups, and you can ride the wave rather than being crushed by it. Arm yourself with knowledge, trust your own research, and trade with clear rules. That's how you turn a rigged game into your next opportunity. Want to see more real-world techniques for spotting false breakouts and manipulated moves? Check out my next video, where I share my top strategy for dodging these traps. Thanks for watching. See you next time.